Good morning, everyone. It's Lucy and Maria, and we're back again with another Toolbox Talk from the field. What are we talking about today, Maria?
Oh, well, we're talking about line of fire, and I want to know, why is this so critical in our industry, Lucy?
Well, I think line of fire is important because it can happen literally anytime, even if you're using good communication and being aware of your surroundings. And that's the part I really want to touch on, is that you need to not only be aware of what other employees you're working with are doing, but the public. We deal a lot with the public. Got to be very aware of what they're doing because they don't know what's really going on the job sites. And then I would like to add that we need to watch out for our subcontractors or any visitors that come to our sites, and we just need to pay attention and be aware where they are at all times.
Yeah, absolutely. Communication, training, employee awareness is all important stuff for us to gather. So we're going to talk about it today, and maybe we should get some interviews out in the field. What do you think about that idea?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
All right, I'm here with.
Mike Restivo, Branch 7 Substation.
So can you tell me what are some common line of fire incidents?
Bucket swing, backing, struck by machine.
Yeah, great answers, Mike. Can you tell me what are some common things that cause these incidents?
Poor awareness, lack of signage, lack of conage, lack of barricading, maybe not checking for guards on power tools.
Yeah, exactly. Anything else you want to add?
Improper use of equipment.
Yeah, I agree with you. Well, thanks, Mike.
My pleasure.
Okay, ready? And we're here with.
Matt Tolkowski,
What do you do for MP Systems?
substation operator,
So can you tell me some examples of line of fire hazards?
where you're not supposed to be.
Exactly.
In your line of work, have you ever either had to stop the job because of a line of fire incident, or have you experienced any line of fire incidents yourself?
Absolutely, we've stopped the job because something or someone was in the line of fire. For instance, moving equipment or structures around. Somebody might be in the bite. So we've stopped work because of that. Had a little stand down, talked about it, talked about where you should be and where you shouldn't be.
Okay, and I'm sure you guys all learned from that experience and came together, and hopefully have looked at in the future not getting yourselves in the line of fire, or in the bite, as you would say.
Absolutely.
Well, thanks, Matt. Any other thoughts you want to add?
Sure. You just want to keep your eye open all the time.
Thank you.
We're out here with, who do we have?
Dustin Dries, foreman for Branch 2.
Okay, and we're talking about line of fire. Can you explain what line of fire means in this industry?
Line of fire would be anything that's going to cause you harm, as far as stored energy, simple as cars, as elaborate as stored electrical energy.
Okay. Do you have any experience with any stored or line of fire incidents in your past?
Yes, in Chicago of 2016, we as a crew were down there working, and we were on a road move, and we had wire laid out in hot arms, and we were kind of off to a side parking lot getting a plan for the day, and the comm company decided that they were going to string their messenger across the road with unguided poles. They bagged our wire down into the old into the new, causing line of fire, literally the genie in the bottle, to go down 3, 4, or 5 spans along the way, causing phase-to-phase arc flash.
That's pretty scary, and that's pretty unpredictable, because you could have the best JHA, you could have the best plan and communication in place, and then something like that happens. So how do you kind of account for some of those unpredictable situations that you might find yourself in?
Well, obviously having a good tailboard. that day we were off to the side, we were talking about it, and then we just realized that those guys were doing that. So basically situational awareness. If you're working somewhere on a road crossing, road move, wherever your project may be, checking out, this example, other contractors. Where are they going to be? What are they going to be doing? And what risk does that put you and your crew in?
Yeah, no doubt. Anything to add, Lucy?
No, that was a very, very good story, Dustin. Thank you.
All right, any other tips for fellow crews out there to prevent any line of fire incidents?
Communication is key. That pretty much sums it up.
All right, excellent. Well, thanks for your time today.
Thank you.
And we're here with.
Ryan Dieter, apprentice. working for Branch 2, working for underneath Dustin Dries and Ben Samso.
So, as an apprentice, how do you ensure that new hires or other apprentices are aware of the line of fire hazards in their environment?
Initially, it starts with apprentices being willing to ask the hard questions about what's going on, being willing to put themselves out there and make sure that they actually do know what's going on, and going forward the foreman, lining out the work, and going over the JSA.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Thank you so much. Boom.